delighting in him, being committed to his ways, trusting in him, hoping in him, allows him to bring to pass the desires of your heart. See, God didn't say no when you asked him. He said, get with this. Get this clear. Get this magnified in your experience, and watch what I do for you. Just watch what I do for you. Because if you don't do this, you're sitting around sulking anyhow. You're sitting around murmuring. You're walking the path of discouragement avenue on a daily basis. God never says no, and God never says yes. Now, you Bible scholars, please be mindful that ultimately, after all is said and done, it appears that God has blessed us or he has withheld his blessings. But he didn't say yes and he didn't say no. He said, get the explanation. Come on, y'all. He said, get the explanation. Work with the explanation. He's God. Yes and no are non-complex adverb responses. Simple responses. Yes, no. Jimmy the dunce can say yes or no. Hello? Anybody can say yes. When my kids ask me, can I go spend the night out? No, you ain't going over there. For what? Hello? Oh, yes, go ahead. Help you. Any Jimmy can say that. The life we are living and the service we are giving or not giving to God as believers is more than yes or no. See, when you don't do what you're supposed to do, you ain't just saying no to God. And when you do what you believe you should do, you ain't just saying yes to God. That's not what you're doing. You ain't just saying yes, I'm free. I can, if I say, if I'm going to do this, I'll do it. If I'm not going to do it, I'm not. No. What you're doing is you are describing your lifestyle commitment. You are telling God why we are doing what we are doing, or why we're not doing what we're not doing by the way we're living in our relationship with him. You're telling him that. That's what you're telling him. He sees it. Yes is a positive and no is a negative adverb. God clearly does not operate by yeses and nos. It's too simplistic. You know who does that? Oh, when we don't realize what we're doing, people like me do that. While we're raising our children, trying to make a living, trying to build a church, trying to meet other people's needs, forgetting that our children don't deserve a yes or a no, they deserve an explanation. The explanation is what God sees of who we are. Ow. The explanation that God gets from us while he watches, he sees who we are. Just like if I want to understand God, I got to read what he says in his word. You got to read his profile. What God offers in his word, he explains why in his word. He ain't said no. Don't put that finite, limited thing that humans do. Don't put that on God. Don't label God. He said no, I didn't get it. No, that's not what you do. You go look for the explanation for your situation. Because you got to understand something. He sees you 24/7. You think he only sees you on Sunday between 10:30 and 2 o'clock. And maybe Wednesday between 7 to 8. That's what you're thinking. People who ain't seeing this correctly. But he sees us around the clock. He sees what you do with your time. He sees how you use your body for his service. He sees where your mind is at regularly. He sees all that. He ain't sitting around judging you or condemning you, but let me tell you something. He sees it. He sees everything. And if you don't understand your situation, go to the explanation.